All right, welcome to the exterior walkthrough for this RV. We have this wonderful Class A. We're excited for you to use it. We're gonna walk down the side real quick. You do have some nice large side mirrors. You can adjust those from the inside. As we walk down, we do have a storage compartment. I do wanna make note, there is this cut down here for the door. Please be very careful going over speed bumps. This vehicle is designed for maintained roads. Please stay on maintained and improved roads, and be careful of what you're driving over so that you don't indirectly cause any damage to the underside. Real quick, this is a new RV. All of the doors and compartments have rubber seals. Just as a side note, sometimes the door sticks. We always recommend that you give a little push right in this area to release some of that pressure on the latch when you go ahead and open up the door. There is a grab handle here. We have several compartments on the outside that you're more than welcome to use. There is 2 outlets here on the exterior. Just remember, generator, AC, microwave, outlets need to be plugged into that power source through the generator or at the RV park. We do have the exhaust for the hot water heater here. I meant here, and this is for the furnace. These can become warm or very hot. Please do not lean any items up against them or touch them at all. They could burn you. Also, as a side note, do not lean any items up against the RV. There is a slight vibration when the generator is running, or just with the movement on the inside, people walking around, it can damage or scratch the exterior coat of the RV or any stickers if there are items leaning up against the RV. This is your fresh water tank fill. It is a 40-gallon tank. This is where you'd fill up your fresh water. You will utilize the water pump to pull water from this tank. We highly recommend that you use the fresh water tank with the water pump versus the water hookup at the RV park. The fittings on the inside, they're just plastic fittings. They're pressed together. Unfortunately, they can leak if there's overpressure in the system. The water pump is gauged for the right water pressure. If there's a water park pressure surge, it could blow one of those lines. Anytime you are not using water, we recommend that you turn the water pump off or even turn it off at the outside water spigot to prevent any of those items happening during your usage. We got another compartment here in the rear. We have a ladder here for roof access for maintenance only. Please stay off the roof and do not use the ladder. We're gonna take a look here underneath the rear. We have the 2 rear stabilizer jacks. So these just come down, touch the ground. They just help with the wobble on the inside of the RV. So make sure that you bring those up prior to your leaving and do a physical visual walk around to make sure that those are up. It is an electrical system. It is expensive to replace. As we walk around here, initially we can see the exhaust pipe for the generator. Not that it hangs down low, but please be careful of your clearance so that you don't catch it on anything or hit any obstructions in the road so that it does not damage that pipe. And then this is just the generator bay. As we move along here, we have the fuel tank. The vehicle fuel tank runs the vehicle as well as the generator. As a safety feature, when the fuel tank gets to 1/4 of a tank, it has an automatic shut off and you're unable to start the generator. So if you're having generator problems and it not starting or it stopped on you and it won't start again, it's possible that you may be low on fuel. It's just a safety feature so that you do not get stranded out in the woods and can't get back because you have no fuel. We have a black tank flush valve. This actually will rain inside the black tank if you hook a water hose up to this. It is very important that if you do utilize this feature that you have the black tank valve in the open position. There's only 2 exits, either up through the toilet or through the exit towards the sewer. We do not want to encounter a sewer mess on the inside of the RV. We also have your power connect. This is where you're gonna plug in the 30 amp power cord into the RV park, and that's gonna provide your power source. Remember, RV park plug-in or generator power runs the AC, the microwave, and any of the outlets. We've encountered some questions or concerns from time to time. Hey, I'm at my RV park, I plugged into the power and nothing's turning on. A lot of times the RV parks turn off the power at the park power pedestal. There is a breaker, and usually they will turn that off when it's not in use. So we'll ask you to check that first and see if that delivers power to the RV. Moving along, we have other compartments. We'll have your power cord and your sewer hose in those. And this is the outlet where you would plug in your hose, and that would provide water pressure to the inside. As we recommended earlier, we prefer you to use the freshwater tank with the water pump because of the pressure is gauged properly. There is an exterior shower here. You're more than welcome to use it. We do have a slide out here. It comes out about 3 feet. Please make sure that you have clearance for trees, bushes, any other items, toys, so that there's no obstructions when you're putting it out. And then also do another visual, make sure that there's no obstructions on the top of it or on the side when you bring it back in that could cause any problems. Now we're gonna talk about the dumping station here. It is actually a locked compartment. Real quick, there's just a hole in the floor here, and you're going to take your sewer hose and you are gonna connect it up through the floor. I don't know if you can see my fingers, you're gonna twist it on. And then we have 2 valves. We have a black valve, which is your sewage, and then we have a gray valve, which is your dirty sink and shower water. You're gonna pull the valve up on the black, let that drain, it's just gravity fed. You're gonna close up that valve, and then you're going to go ahead and dump the dirty water, which is a little bit cleaner, and that will provide a little bit more for you. We have one more compartment to discuss. This is the propane bay. This is where you will fill your propane. Just like your barbecue at home, it's got a twist valve on and off. It should be in the on position for you guys when you guys are in use. Just remember, wide turns, watch for poles and columns in and out of the gas station. We're really looking forward to you utilizing this RV and having great trips in the future. All right, welcome to the inside of the RV. We have a touchscreen control panel that controls all of the functions of the RV. We have the home button. It's going to show your tank levels, and you can turn on lights. It also has a water drop, and that was to turn your water pump on and your water heater. And then we have a mechanism for all of your moving parts, such as your stabilizer jacks, your awning, and the bunk bed lift. And then we have a little thermometer that's for your thermostat for your AC and heater. And we also have lights, and that'll go through all of your light functions. And then the lightning bolt is for your power, so that would be for your generator or your shore power connect. And then the little fan is you can manually turn on the kitchen fan and bathroom fan from the control panel. We also have 4 light switches here, so you can turn on and off all of the lights from here for the inside and outside of your RV. So we're gonna go to the mechanism talking about our slides, awning, and stabilizer jacks. So it does have 2 rear stabilizer jacks. They are just to stabilize the RV. They are not a leveling system. You need to park as level as possible. You would just scroll down and you can raise or lower them. You need to make sure that they are raised completely prior to you leaving your campsite. I highly suggest you do a visual, go to the rear of the RV and make sure both of those stabilizing jacks are up all the way. So I'm going to scroll back up and show you. Here is our slide out. As you can see, it's grayed out. The vehicle must be on and the parking brake engaged, and then it will light up black so that you can put the slide out, and you would have to do the same thing to retract it. We're going to scroll down a little bit farther. We have our bed lift. So we're going to talk about the operation of the bed lift. It has 2 pins on the sides that keep the bed in the secured up position. So you will need to remove those pins. They're just like this right here. And you want to make sure that you'll return those pins once you lift the bed lift and you go back into driving mode. So we have 2 capstan chairs. They are in the way of the drop down bed. So you're gonna have to rotate the seats, and then you are going to lay them in the, sometimes it sticks, in the forward down position to lower the bed. That way it does not hit the seats, it doesn't damage the bed lift system through the rack that it goes up and down. At this point, you're gonna go ahead and hit the switch. It's gonna bring the beds all the way down. It rests about this level. As you can see, there's 2 slots. There is a collapsible ladder inside the closet. Please use the ladder up and down, not the seat backs or the couch area, to get onto the bunk bed, okay? All right, we're gonna go over a little bit more of the functions here on the front dash. We have controls here. We have a night shade button, and that'll drop the front shade. We also have a remote generator start here, so you can start the generator from the front. And then we have a cab light. That's gonna be the roof light here inside the cab. Also, we have privacy curtains here on the sides. You just unvelcro them, and then they'll fold around to the front to go ahead and block out some of that sun there for you. All right, now we're gonna go over the couch that folds into a bed. First, what you wanna do is remove the cushions, and you'll put these out of the way. And then this actually lifts up and folds out. So as you lift it up and out, you will want to pull the legs out so that they'll lay flat on the ground. And then you'll go ahead and lay this flat. And then the back drops right into place. And then you can move the cushions right to the back. Also, the dining room table is stowed away behind here. Make sure you undo the clips. Then you can pull the table out and you can use it. Just make sure you secure it back with the clips. The poles for the table are in the closet as well. So we're gonna go ahead and reverse this process. We're gonna lift the back up, and then we're gonna lift this up so that we can do our legs in. Just watch your fingers so you don't pinch them. And then this lays flat, and then go ahead and put your cushions right on back. And there you go. Okay, we're gonna move into the kitchen area. We have a sink. Water pump needs to be on or plugged in at the water source at the RV park. We have a 2-burner stove top. Just make sure that if you have a larger pan that you use it on the left burner, not on the right. It can cause excessive heat and can melt these knobs. It is a gas one. As I forgot, as we come over here, we actually have a battery disconnect switch. So right now it's pointing towards the on. If at any time you turn that off, you're gonna lose power to the inside of your RV. You just wanna make sure that doesn't happen. Otherwise you'll turn everything off. And most importantly, your refrigerator. We have a convection microwave oven here. You do need generator power or plugged in to power at the RV park to supply power to the microwave. In addition, the AC runs off of that same power, as well as all of the outlets inside the RV. We have what we call a 12-volt fridge. So this is a electric fridge running off of battery power. All of the controls and switches right here on top of the refrigerator. And you control the temperature of the freezer box or also of the refrigerator independently. Right below the refrigerator, we have our electrical panel. Inside here, we have a bank of fuses and breakers in the event that any of those get tripped. Next, we have the bathroom here. We actually have a door stop right here on top. So it connects to the door, and we also have a reverse one in the back here on the floor. Okay, so we'll go ahead and show you how that operates, and it clicks into place there. And the other one would do the same on the back side. So we'll come into the bedroom real quick here. We have a manual control for the hot water heater. I might be in the way here, it gets a little bit tight, but here's your hot water heater. It is an instant hot water heater. So you turn it on and you can adjust your temperature controls up and down. And then we also have our large bedroom area here. We do have a cushion that you can fold up, or you can fold it down forward, and that it has a hard stop right here. It'll fit in this area, so you have a large king size bed, or you can utilize it in the different areas. There's also a TV here in the bedroom and light controls for all of the systems. If you want, we can try to take a look in the bathroom. We have a sink, on and off. We have a toilet with a foot pedal flush. Sorry for my slip up there. To add water to the bowl, you're going to do a partial press about halfway down, and it'll go ahead and fill the bowl. And then you do a full press, and that'll open up that valve and flush the waste. Only RV toilet paper and waste in the toilet. No feminine hygiene products, any other items in the toilet. Also in the bathroom, we have the GFCI outlet, and that controls all of the outlets in the entire RV. So let's take a look, see if we can get out of the bathroom here. If you're gonna have any other questions, we can go over those at the time of pickup, and we look forward to seeing you soon.